Assalamu alaikum. Let's continue our lesson 3 from Arabic Tutor volume 1. We're going to discuss about compounds in this lesson. Combination of two or more words is called murakkab. The relationship between them is called tarkib. Compounds are of two types, naqis, something that is lacking fulfillment or completion, versus tam, which is a complete sentence or phrase. Incomplete compound, murakkab and naqis, is a combination of words that really doesn't have any information or desire to understand, or desire it understood. It is incomplete sentence. For example, it's in a statement, incomplete statement. Rajulun hasanun, a good man. It doesn't really tell us about any particular specific man or what they're doing. Kitabu Rajulin or Kitabu Zaid. If it was put Kitabu Zaidin, we'd know it's Zaid's book. We know who Zaid is. In this case, we don't know who the man is. Kitabu Rajulin, a man's book. We don't know anything specific about it, or where the man is, or where the book is, what they're doing, and so on. Complete compound, on the other hand, murakkab tam, or it's jumla sometimes called, a combination of words from which some information command wish is understood fully. Ar-rajulu hasanun, the man is good. So we know that we're talking about this one specific person because alif lam gives away the ma'rifa of this man, that it's a specific man. It's not just rajulun hasan, it's not just any man. Alif lam here tells us that it's a specific man that the speaker or the writer is talking about. This statement provides us with information the man is good. Khudil kitaba, take the book. Here again, somebody is commanding someone else to take something specific. Khud, take, it's a command. Al kitaba, take the book. The book. It's not saying khud kitaban. It's not taking take a book. It's saying take the book. Take a specific book. The order of taking the book is understood from the sentence. Rabbi rzuqni. Rabbi urzuqni. It's probably razaqa yarzuqu urzuq. We're asking Allah Ta'ala, or I'm asking Allah Ta'ala to give us provision, sustenance, and so on. So it's a request is understood from this complete statement. Next page. Alright, a complete okay, so it's, as I was saying, it's called jumla or kalam. So I guess based on different authors and writers and books, you'll come across these. So if they say jumla or kalam or murakkab and tam, all of these are same, complete sentence. Incomplete compounds are of several kinds. Murakkab tawsifi, something to do with sifa, characteristics. Izafi, ownership. Murakkab adadi, these are numbers. Here we'll discuss murakkab tawsifi at the beginning. The other types will be discussed later on. As well complete sentence. Okay, so adjective phrase. Murakkab tawsifi. Okay, so murakkab tawsifi is a component in which the second word describes the first word. So this is the second word. The salih will be describing the first word, the man. So rajulun salihun, a pious man. Still, these are incomplete. Again, murakkab. Again, try to remember this. We're gonna murakkab tawsifi. Incomplete compounds are of several kinds. So this is, though they may try to make a little sense in terms of understanding what they're trying to say, but it's still incomplete. Rajulun salihun, a pious man. Again, we don't know about anything about who the pious man is, anything specific about this man. The word salihun describes the word rajulun with the quality of piety. Okay, the first part of the murakkab tawsifi is called ismul dhat, while the second part is called ismul sifa. So over here, this is ismul dhat, and the second part is ismul sifa. In the above example, the word rajulun is ismul zat and salihun is ismul sifa. The first part of the murakkab tawsifi is called mawsuf. So again, this ismul zat is also called mawsuf. This is what the sifa is explaining. And the second part is called sifa, the characteristics or the description, the adjective. In the above example, the word rajulun is mawsuf and the word salih is sifa. If the mawsuf is indefinite, nakira, the sifa will also be nakira. Otherwise, it will be ma'rifa. So what we're saying is, if the mawsuf is indefinite, nakira, I mean we don't know, because nakira, they're talking about rajulun. Rajulun is nakira, meaning it's a man. We don't know who this is not a specific man. Because this is nakira, because this is indefinite, Salihun, this characteristics is also indefinite. This is a pious man, the piety of the man. This is indefinite. It's generalized, not specific. So otherwise it will be marifa. And if we said ar-rajul like before, if the man was known, if the man was marifa instead of being nakira, then this whole sentence will be a jumla. It wouldn't be a murakab nakis anymore. In the compound rajulun salih, both parts are nakira right here. Okay, ar-rajulu salih. In the phrase ar-rajulu salih, both parts are marifa, definite. So if we're saying ar-rajulu salihu, again, if we were to say this, let's look at this for a second. If we were to say ar-rajulu as-salihu, it means the pious man. Again, this is incomplete. But if we were to say ar-rajulu salihun, the man is pious, then that would be a complete sentence or jumla. So try to get that difference. Ar-rajulu as-salihu means the pious man. What? The pious man what? We don't really know. It's an incomplete sentence. As opposed to saying ar-rajulu salihun, the man is pious, then that's a complete sentence. But just don't get confused. Try to just follow along with me. The same declension i'rab, okay, the same i'rab that applies to mawsuf will also apply to sifa. So mawsuf and sifa, they must match in I guess the i'rab. Murakab tawsifi and all other incomplete compounds form part of a sentence, right? Okay, so vocabulary list. Try to memorize these. I'll try to memorize these with you as well. Garden, bustan, bahar, sea, melon, bittikhun, I didn't know that. Big, large, kabirun, deep, amikun, bad, radiyun, apple, tufahun, pomegranate, rummanun, street, sari', shari'un, palace, qasrun, place, mahal, mahallun, mosque, masjidun, king, malikun, cheese, jubnun, pen, qalamun, rose, waradun, good, jayyidun, sweet, hulwun, broad, aridun, strong, mashidun, clean, nadhifun, wide, wasi'un, great, azimun, salty, malihun or malihun. It's malihun or malihun. Small, saghirun, red, ahmar. The above list contains many ismu dhat and ismu sifa. By combining them, you can form many compound murakab tawsifi adjective. For example, you could say masjidun kabirun, a big mosque right here. So it could be masjidun, where did the big go? Kabirun. We could combine like that. Or you could say bahrun wasi'un, wide ocean. That's some example. Next page. Exercise number 2. Translate the following phrases into English. Okay, bismillah. Allahul Azimu, Allah the Great. Ar-Rasulul Karimu, right. The noble prophet. Here both of them are sifa and mawsuf are matching. Qasrun Azimun, a great palace. Qasr, I think palace, right. Okay. Al-Baytu Saghiru, the small house. Bustanun Nadhifun, a clean garden. Tamrun Hulwun, a sweet date, the fruit. At-Tamrul Hulwu, the sweet date. Malikun Salihun, a pious king. Al-Bahrul Malihu, the salty sea. Shay'un Tayyibun, a good thing. Ar-Rajulu Tayyibu, a good man. Muhammadur Rasulu, Muhammadunir Rasulu, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the prophet. Rabbun Ghafurun, a forgiving Rabb. Dhambun Azimun, a great sin. Dhambun Azimun. Rajulun Qabihun, a ugly man, an ugly man. Al-Jubnul Radiyun, الجبن الردي, the bad cheese. جبن جيد وتمر حلو, a good cheese and a sweet date. الرجل الصالح, the pious man. والملك الكريم, and the noble king. تفاح أحمر, a red apple. البطيخ الحلو, the sweet melon. الورد الأحمر, the red flower. Translate these phrases into Arabic. The strong place. المحل المشيد, the small house. البيت الصغير, a beautiful flower. وردة جميلة, the ugly man. الرجل القبيح, basically الرجل القبيح, the broad street. الشارع الواسع, a pious man. رجل صالح, the sweet milk. اللبن الحلو, the just king. الملك العادل, the great palace. القصر العظيم, the easy lesson. السبك
It's 5 o'clock.
or الدرس, I think. الدرس السهل. So الدرس السهل, a beautiful horse. حصان جميل, a sweet fruit. فاكهٌ حلو, the small place. المحل الصغير, the good horse. الحصان الطيب, the wide house. البيت الواسع, the good bread or the good milk. الخبز الطيب أو اللبن الطيب, a pious boy. ولد صالح ولد ظالم, the large masjid and the small garden. المسجد الكبير والبستان الصغير. So that's the end of lesson 3. I will see you guys in the next lesson, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.